Population. Classifying population, gender, and age. The population is all the people that live in one place: a town, a city, a province, an autonomous community, a country, or the whole world. We can classify it into different groups: gender, males and females; age, children, adults, and older people. Every 10 years, a census is made by the government to collect the information about the population to make graphs. Urban, rural, and work. We can also classify the population depending on where people live. We can divide this into rural and urban population. The urban population lives in cities and towns, and the rural population lives in the countryside, in villages, or farms. Most people live in the urban population work in the tertiary sector, while in the rural areas, people work in the primary sector. We can also classify the population depending on work. Active population is the people who can work, including unemployed people looking for work. Inactive population is people who can't work because of their age, retired people, and children, or health. Population changes. The population can change. It can increase, there are more people, or decrease, there are fewer people. Immigration and emigration can change population. When there is higher immigration and lower emigration, the population increases. When there is lower immigration and higher emigration, the population decreases. The population can change. It can increase, there are more people, or decrease, there are fewer people. Birth rates and death rates can also change the population. When there is a higher birth rate and a lower death rate, the population increases. When there is a higher death rate and a lower birth rate, the population decreases. Spain's population. Spain has a population of 46.7 million people. In the last 100 years, Spain's population has increased a lot. It means that we need more houses, more food, and more services. There are more females and males in Spain, and the proportion of older people has increased because of better nutrition and health care. The proportion of adults has increased and the proportion of children has decreased. This is because the birth rates are lower now than they were 100 years ago. In recent years, Spain's population has increased because of immigration. After 2008, people also emigrated from Spain to other countries to look for work. There are often cultural differences between their home country and the new one. Perhaps the most difficult thing is to meet new people and make new friends. Andalusia's population. Andalusia has a total population of 8.4 million people. It's the second biggest autonomous community, but the one with the biggest population. The distribution of Andalusia's population by gender and age group is similar to the rest of Spain. There are slightly more females than males in Andalusia. The number of older people has increased, but the population is younger than the average for Spain as a whole.